W. Curtis Preston from Tribit TV talking to Pat Gelsinger, CEO of VMware. How's it going, Pat?
Very well, thank you.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk today. You just got off stage at the Nexenta event here, and you just finished up with a small show that you put on here,
Just a little
VMworld.
one, just a little one. 22,000 of my closest friends.
Yeah, we actually spent the whole time over at the show. What's your overall thoughts of what that event was like?
Well, first is, wow, right? 22,000 people. It really has become the industry show for infrastructure.
Absolutely.
Right, the hardware guys are here, the low-level software guys, everything associated with how you run, operate, scale infrastructure. This is the place to be.
Yeah, I mean, what's that like? I mean, you started out as this, we're just virtualization, and it really has all of the shows. I'm a very storage-centric guy. VMworld is a very storage-centric show. There's so many storage. What is that like where everybody wants to flock to VMworld?
Well, one, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Right? They want to come to our show, our place, our event. That's fabulous. But it also puts a certain responsibility on us, right? Because we have to, have an open hand to all this industry. Because I walk around the show floor, it's like, you might be competing with me.
Might be
future,
competing,
right?
and or certainly your parent company.
Yeah,
right?
And for that, but we have to, as I say, have a very open hand to those things.
Yeah.
Right. Some of them might be startups we're going to look at acquiring in the future. Some of them, are going to be extraordinarily successful. Some are going to flame out. Right. But all of those, you have to be very open to the industry effects that are going to occur and really enable a very broad ecosystem of innovation.
Is that part of the sales packet? Come to exhibit at VMworld, maybe get acquired.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
No, it was great watching. I mean, the show floor was packed. Trying to get around it because I'm just going around trying to talk to sponsors, and the difference between this show and a lot of the other industry shows is that although there are a number of vendors and sponsors and all that, it attracts a huge end user audience as well.
Well, and we really don't, we think about obviously the customers, the partners, but it's all about the tech core, right? The hands-on labs, the deep technical tracks, engineers talking to engineers. And if that's a healthy core, all these other things can happen around it. But it's always about making sure that the geeks, right, come here, they really get fed, they walk away with certifications, training, things that allows them to go back and do a better job. And if we keep that healthy, right, and being a tech guy myself, it's always about that core. Everything else works great.
Yeah, I think the fact that you have that as a focus, right? That because so many other shows are literally just about the biz dev and just about the advertising, but in your case, it sounds like that in the end, if you don't have those geeks, if you don't have the people buying your product, the company ceases to exist.
Yeah, and all the other things, the CIOs, the industry partners, all those other relationships, they are wonderful to add on top, but you can never be confused about where is the foundation.
Well, it's always good to hear a company that's got that insight. So thanks for taking the time to talk today.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. Again, this is W. Curtis Preston from Tribit TV. Make sure to check out our other videos and podcasts on Tribit.tv.